So we're talking about scholarships right now. What are the ABCs of just getting that dream scholarship? And taking us through that conversation is Jobbik Nyamai, who's the CEO, founder, chairman, Jobbik Writers. Welcome to the show, Jobbik.
Thank you so much.
You know, when I had Jobbik, I thought Jobbik's like a stage name. It's the title, but it's Jobbik, not Job.
It's actually the real name.
Jobbik Nyamai.
Jobbik Onyango Nyamai.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Jobbik, what does Jobbik Writers do?
Jobbik Writers is a writing consultancy, a business entity that offers consultation services for writing.
For writing?
Yes. Both academic writing and business-oriented writing.
Okay.
And again, we have got new other programs that are coming in. One of them include an aspect of trying to help people secure scholarship locally
great.
and internationally.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
And that's what we're talking about today because,
Yes.
I mean, scholarships, tunasikianga, tunani alipata scholarship, mwingine alipata scholarship.
Yes.
Na we pengine unajaribu sana to get that scholarship and
Haupati.
it's not working out for you. So what are some of the things that I need to do to make sure that maybe I secure that scholarship?
First of all, there are several types of scholarships. But in this given kind of a case, you can get a scholarship at undergraduate level and at a postgraduate level. But in most cases, people try to secure scholarship at postgraduate level.
Okay.
Meaning once you're done with a bachelor's degree,
Yes.
you try and secure to get a chance to do masters,
Yes.
either in a local institution, be it Kenya, regionally, within Africa, or even outside of Africa.
Okay.
But there are a lot that it takes for people to end up getting scholarship. And one of them being higher qualifications. First of all, for you to stand at a higher chance of getting a scholarship, you must be able to have secured maybe a second-class upper division.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
That's
yes.
number one.
That's number one.
Okay.
And then number two, there are some tests that people normally are being subjected to.
Okay.
So they want to check, because most of the scholarship are based on merit.
Yes.
Yeah, so many people I end up applying for the scholarship, but they end up just choosing those that they feel it's top.
They qualified.
Yeah, they qualified.
So are those tests something, what are those kind of tests?
Those kind of tests, they are actually written tests.
They're written tests?
Yes.
Okay.
Some of them are even online based. You do
Okay.
online assessments, depending on the kind of a university. There can be 3 levels of assessments. The first assessment, the second assessment, and the third assessment.
What?
So the average of the performance for the 3 is what can make one to get qualified to secure a scholarship.
But then what will make me stand out? I know you said we perform very well.
Yes.
So you stand a chance if you're a top performer. But I'm imagining people who have already done their degrees and they want to do a master's are people who are focused, who are top performers. Then what will make me then stand out among all these other performers as well?
You see, alongside the application for the scholarship,
Yes.
there are also some other papers that people need to write.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And this fundamental paper is called a study plan.
Study plan.
Study plan.
Okay.
The study plan contains information about you as a person who wants to secure a scholarship. So you write a brief background about you, about your previous academic achievements,
Okay.
and again what you want to do in the near future with the degree, master's degree that you want to achieve from the scholarship. So based on the merit that you basically achieved from the test and the kind of the study plan you're going to write is what can make you stand a chance of securing a scholarship out of the many.
So I have to tell them what I intend to do
Yes.
with the master's degree.
Yes.
And how probably during that duration, the extra things even I will add on to,
Yes.
apart from just the master's. Is it something that you also take time to train
Yes.
people who are taking, who want to apply for a scholarship?
Actually, because applying for a scholarship does not just take something like 10 minutes.
No.
It entails a lot, especially if you want to secure scholarships outside Kenya, let's say China. They have got some of the guidelines that you basically have to follow, especially when you are writing the study plan.
Yeah.
So as Jobbik Writers, we can take you through the guidelines. You can train you how to write the study plan so that you can basically see. Because they have got each and every kind of a specific objective that you have to achieve at the end of your study plan. At the end of your studies, what do you want to do? And that's why some of the Kenyans, they might end up going to China and they remain there because they get to secure jobs actually out there at the end of their scholarship and study period.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this is so how long approximately will it take
Yes.
from the time I decide I want to get a scholarship?
Yes.
I meet Jobbik writers and they start walking the journey with me. How long, tentatively, how long will it take?
2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, 2 to 3 weeks.
Before I get my answer.
Yeah, before you get your actually 2 to 3 weeks, then you'll end up having your whole complete study plan, well structured, and then we give you guidelines on how to the steps you need to follow while carrying out the application for the scholarship.
Okay,
Yes.
that's a lot. I mean, when we talk about scholarships, well, this is not really unakwanga na bursaries zenye our local government inapatiananga
Yes,
to
yes.
students wa shule na ikwangi na hizo vitu vingi sana unafaa kuandika ama kutuma, maybe your result slip and maybe showing that you've not been able
Yes.
to pay school fees ama you come from a family that is not able to, secure money enough to peleka watoto shule. So this one, does the money aspect as well come into play, or it's open for anybody even if you come from a wealthy family?
Actually, if you look at let's say international scholarship, they're
Yes.
open for everybody. And remember, if you look at the academic scholarships, they are into two major categories. The first one is based on merit. The second one is based on the financial needs.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So there are these guys who come from poor background.
Yes.
But as long as you can basically prove that you come from a poor background, then they can assess your background, and then from there they can basically give you scholarship for free based on the financial issues or problems. But now, if you look at the scholarship based on merit, you have to actually justify that you desire to get the scholarship.
Okay.
Yes.
And there are different kinds of scholarships as well. You can
Yes.
get full scholarship, and I take care to just the academic bit of it, then the rest is, so please take us through that as well, so that to Jue.
So there are various kind of agents or organizations that offer scholarship, and I think most of the youth don't know about this. People end up finishing their undergraduate, and then there's like, what's next? They don't have money to proceed with the next academic level. Like you see in Kenya here, most of the undergraduates wakimaliza, once they're done,
Tafuta kazi.
yes, wanatafuta kazi.
Yeah.
They've got a challenge of repaying the HELB loan.
Yes.
So they can't secure another HELB loan to proceed with the master's degree.
Yeah.
And maybe the parents are also not able to continue to further the education through financial support. So they are basically stranded. And I think I would urge people to try and consider these organizations. There's even Operations for Africa. There's even Scholars for Development. They offer variety of a list of scholarships between January, May, and September. So people need to consider applying for these, so that now once you're shortlisted, you can develop, you can do the assessments, and then once you're done with the assessments, you can develop your study plan, and then you just stand a chance. Yeah, just continue.
When I was asking about the different kinds of scholarships, I was looking at some that will just take care of one aspect of you, especially looking at you going out of the country.
Yes.
Utapata, they will not take care of where you will sleep. Some will take care of everything. At what point do you know that this? Are you able to specifically say from the onset that I'm looking for a scholarship that will take care of everything for me?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. There are some that offer full scholarship. There's some that offer, let's say, 50% of the entire cost. There's some that only pay the tuition fee.
Yes.
And then the rest, you basically
Take
take care of yourself. And there are also some that offer up to 75%. And some can just offer maybe for the first academic year, and then the last academic year, it's upon you. But I think they normally specify. Like if you look at Research for Development, they're basically offering full scholarship for Kenyans and those beyond Kenyans.
Yeah.
So for the full scholarship, you see now, once they're offering full scholarship, a lot of people are trying to apply. And therefore, your effort in terms of developing a proper study plan and the level of assessment is what's going to make people
That
get
means that
shortlisted.
is tougher.
Yeah, it's
if you want
tougher.
to get a full scholarship,
Yes.
then everybody's there.
Everybody's
Is
there.
there wanting the same. So
Yes.
that means the competition is going to be
Yes.
really, really high.
Yes.
When you look at some of the local scholarships compared to, scholarships going abroad, whatever type of scholarship there is, what would you say is the main difference, and what would you probably suggestia mtu every student anakuja anakuambia niende wapi? Utamweleza aje?
Actually, everyone wants to travel out of the country.
Out of the country.
Yeah, everyone wants to travel out of the country. But I can suggest, once you feel like you've tried a lot of the international scholarship and you can't secure one, then you can try the local scholarships. Because our local universities, let's say Kenyatta University, they offer actually bursaries and even offer maybe scholarship for the students that are within, and they feel like they're not able to secure the whole fee for the whole postgraduate program.
Yeah.
But even the HELB, if you look at the HELB itself, the HELB, they also offer scholarships for students locally. Locally.
Okay.
Whereby they can give you a loan up to some limit, and then from that given kind of a loan, you can apply for university for the postgraduate.
Yes.
And then they can give you a scholarship. But if they give you a scholarship, most of the local scholarships, they're not full scholarships. They're basically up to 50 to 70%.
Yeah.
So from there now, you can be able to raise 25%,
Yeah.
and then it's secure. But most of the international scholarships, they are full because they understand, especially
coming
people
from
from the African region. They
Yes.
understand. As long as you have got the merit, then they can give you a full scholarship. But I can advise people to try and apply for this full scholarship first.
Yes.
Once you feel like now it's not meant for you, then you can go for the local. Because for the full scholarship, you're going to get a lot of opportunities. You're going to meet people from different kind of regions. You can interact. You can even learn more as compared to while you are in Kenya here.
Yes.
You can learn more. You can engage more. And then you can even gain a lot of experience.
And more opportunities
And more
out there.
opportunities, yes.
I see a question here on our SMS line. That's 111 for you, Jobbik.
Yes.
So, Mikhaili, good morning. Kindly ask Jobbik how I can easily qualify for a scholarship to do a degree. So, we've been talking about the postgraduate. This is a degree. I scored a C plus kwa KCSE, plus I'm not economically able to support the university fee.
Scholarship for the degree, they're
for the
possible.
degree.
Yeah, they're possible. But I think it's a longer process.
It's longer than the postgraduate.
It's longer than the postgraduate
Wow.
because most of the scholarships are basically for the postgraduate, especially
Okay.
those who want to advance. Because maybe they feel like securing or checking someone going through the undergraduate is a bit cheaper. But in most cases, for people who don't qualify for the direct intake,
Yes.
they find it so much expensive.
Yeah.
And that's why some of them end up going to do certificate levels, then they proceed with diploma, and then. But the bursaries for different kind of local universities, like University of Nairobi, they offer bursaries.
Yes.
And again, even the HELB, they also offer bursaries for those they feel like
They really need
they
the
really
help.
need their help.
Yeah.
Yes. So people just need to go through the application process.
Yes.
And as Jobbik writers, we can take you through.
Okay.
Yeah, we can take you through
Okay.
the application process, both for the undergrad and again
Yes.
for the postgrad.
Okay.
But in most cases, they normally offer scholarship for the
Postgraduate.
Yes.
I love this conversation because it's giving people hope. You could have just done your KCSE and
Yeah.
you're thinking, maybe I'll never get help. Nobody
Yes.
will help me. My parents are not
Yes.
able to help me. Then Jobbik is here to just say that you can actually get help
You can
to
get
do
help.
that. And how do you verify? Like everything else under the sun, kuna kwanga na watu fake, there are con artists out there trying to make a coin or two. Utasikia kuna scholarship, tupatia 100,000, and then your 3-4 years of masters it's
It's
taken
in vain.
care of, you know what I mean, and you lose your money in that way. How then do I verify that
That it's
this
legitimate?
is legit? Yes.
Okay. Actually, there are a lot of scams
Yeah.
out here. People have been scammed about scholarship. People have been scammed, but there are those given kind of a legitimate sites.
Okay.
And actually, that's why we are here to help you.
Yes.
There are those given kind of a legitimate sites that are known for offering scholarship for people, both locally and internationally. So one of them is Research for Development. I think it has been there for the last 5 years.
Okay.
and they keep on advertising. And this given kind of a sites, you'll find that they're normally being referred by or approved by the federal agents or the government agency, or even the Ministry of Higher Education or Education for Higher Learning, even in Kenya. So you'll find that the moment you log into their sites, you'll find that there is even an approval for the Ministry of Ministry of Education for Higher Learning in Kenya. So from that given kind of a point of view, you can gauge that it's basically a legitimate. I've seen friends who apply for scholarship, they even come and develop study plans for things which are not legit. Yes.
And they lose their money like
they
that.
lose their money. And scholarships, you're not even supposed to pay.
Please say that louder, because that's one alipa huku tu.
Yes, you are not supposed to pay. Let no one get deceived that you need to pay someone to apply for a scholarship. No, application for a scholarship is free.
Okay.
You apply free. If you qualify, they'll check you.
Yes.
If you don't qualify,
they will let you know.
They will let you know as well.
Yeah.
So let no one get deceived that you need to pay, let's say, 20,000 for application of a scholarship. You pay to this amount, etc. No, that does not happen.
Wow, this has been quite an informative conversation.
Yes.
How can people get in touch with you, Jobbik, for help? And na pia naona pia kuna hiyo angle ingine ya writing. If there are people who write and they would like to, work for Jobbik writers as well, how can they get in touch with you?
I have an office at Tomboya Street, Njengi House.
Njengi House.
Yeah, Njengi House, just besides the KCB Bank. 6th floor, room number 3.
Okay.
Yeah, they can also call me on 0708 127 557. And I think you have got our website, jobbikwriters.co.ke. On Facebook, we are Jobbik Writers.
Yes.
On Twitter, at Jobbik Writers.
Okay.
They can come, we engage on writing services. I know there are those people who want to secure jobs on writing.
Yeah.
If they qualify and they're fit enough to write,
then
they can come, we engage in writing.
Okay.
Yes.
Asante sana kwa kuja leo.
Thank you so much.
I hope you guys have learnt a lot on that. Do not be scammed. Scholarships application ni bure. So usiambiwe na mtu tadi kusukumia. Hakuna kusukumiana hii. Hii haiko, haiendi hivyo. We're taking a very short commercial break. This is Full Circle with Mikali. We'll be right back.